Guys, welcome back to our channel. So today I'm going to be filming a makeup routine for you all. I'm going to be showing you my base, so my highlight, my contour, my brows, my lips, everything pretty much. Like what I do if I'm going out on a night out. I'm not a pro at makeup. I'm no good at doing eyeshadow. I don't wear eyeshadow. The only thing I might put on my eyelids is glitter, but that's just with glue and that sticks on. As you can tell, I've got a paler face to my body. I've actually got tanned on my body. I don't tan my face because I've got sensitive skin, and like if I tan it will break out, so excuse the weird look there. Right, so let's get started. So the first thing I do is obviously cleanse my face. I'll use just a simple, where are they? There they are. I should have been prepared. I'll just go in with facial cleansing wipes by Superdrug. Make sure you've got no grease or oil on your face because that will affect the wear of the makeup. Well, for me it does. I just like to have a clean base for everything to go on. I'm then going to go in, right, you can tell that I'm just messy with my makeup. I just don't look after lids, I don't look after anything. So it's called the Smart Radiance Cream 3-in-1 Primer, Highlight and Cream. I don't know if you can see that. It's by Kiko Milano and it's really nice. It's natural glow, so I'll show you now. I put it on my fingers, I can rub it together. Now I'll just put it like where I want the light to hit. So on my cheekbones, like a little bit of light on my chin, maybe on my nose. So it just gives a glow. So that's settled in. Quick step. Right. If you're like me and you've got bits you want extra coverage, I actually have freckles. Very light freckles, which I'm not a fan of. I like to cover them up, but that's just preference. So I'll go in with the Revlon concealer, supersize, so it's a big version, and I'll just cover. Sorry, I'm trying to film here over there. Any areas where I want a bit of extra coverage. Now, believe it or not, this beauty blender is clean. I washed it, but it's very stained. And yes, I know that I probably need a new one, but we're just going to go with it because I just don't really have the money to waste on a beauty blender. So. Right, so now, before I start my foundation, I like to have my hair out the way. I like to have it tied up. One being, also when I have it tied up, I find it easier to do my brows because they're kind of like, it's like an instant facelift. So like if my hair's down, my brows are lower. So I like to have my hair up, and I've just got like a little headband here because I just don't like foundation getting on my hair. Absolutely hate it. So the foundations I'm going to be using today is the Fit Me Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation, grotty bottle, and the, what's this one? Maybelline Superstay. And yet again, I should have probably wiped my bottles beforehand, but I just couldn't be bothered. That's just me all over. Right, so I'm going to take, because I think this is a bit dark on its own, so can you see? Maybe not. You know what, I'm just going to put it straight on my face. So, it's going to look dark. But remember, my neck is a lot darker than my face. You know what, I don't know whether to just use this one on its own. Does that look like it could be too dark? Might be alright.
But don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it tomorrow.
Foundation on my lips. I absolutely hate it. Right, so then I don't think it is too dark. Is it too dark? No, not really, but I'm just going to go in with concealer anyway. My eyes just add a bit of lightening. So God, the face is so cool. Must be so attractive right now. What am I doing to myself? Right, so hopefully it's alright. Hopefully. Right, so now. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go in with highlight. So usually I'm so unorganised, it's an actual joke. Honestly, you should see the state of my makeup drawer right now. It is not pretty at all. Right, usually I use the Doll Beauty highlight in Shine Bright. It's absolutely gorge. I love this highlight, it's so good. Like, I'll use it on a night out. Get so many compliments when I like that. But I'm gonna have to use a bit of this and a bit of, is it jouer? It's in the shade Topaz. So Jouer Cosmetics Topaz highlight. Now, I personally like to start off, I don't set my face, I do this before I set my face because I find it gives a more intense finish, and I like to have an intense look when I'm wearing highlight. I like people to notice my highlight. I just like it dark. You don't have to do this, it's just what I do. I like to put a little bit on the tip of my nose. Like that. I just have like a little, makes it more buttony, if you know what I mean, like more of a button nose. Right, I'll take a bit of this first, in the Shine Bright, and just put it, I usually put it where I put the Kiko Cosmetics primer first, because it kind of sticks to it and just makes it more intense, and I just love an intense highlight, love it. Now I'm going to see if it makes much of a difference when I put this jouer one on top. This is literally so crumbly, I can't even show you. It's literally smashed everywhere, so I didn't use it. I tried to sell it, no one wanted my broken highlight. Things I do to make money. Right, let's see if it makes a difference. Okay, I definitely think that's made it 10 times more pigmented. Yeah, that's very intense. Very intense indeed. Right, what can we do? That's fine. We'll roll with it. I also like to put some on my Cupid's bow. Now it looks like I've got a moustache. If it looks a bit too intense, just grab the blender and blend it out. Yet again, I've got foundation and stuff on my lips. I just absolutely hate it. I just have to get it straight off. It's actually horrible. Right, now, time for setting. So I like to set my face before, I put bronzer on personally, because I find it goes on smoother and better. I've tried to put bronzer on before I've set it, and oh my god, it clung, it looked horrible, it looked patchy, it wouldn't glide on. It was literally the worst mistake of my life. I had to take the foundation off, redo it. I weren't happy. So let me just grab my powder, which I also haven't got out, and we'll get going. Right, so for powder, which I've now found, we're going to be using Collection, just cheap powder. Basically all my makeup here is actually drugstore, apart from the Topaz highlight and the Doll Beauty. That's not hygienic. And the Doll Beauty highlight. Yeah, everything else is Maybelline and Collection. This is like £2, pretty sure. It's quite a light powder. I just like to lightly set, so where I get oily, I haven't really got oily skin, but like my T-zone here does tend to show up. Another drugstore product which I'm going to be using is Natural Collection. Now I don't know if they still do Natural Collection or not, but it's their Natural Collection bronzer, but I think it's got another name now. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's a CYO. Is that the new Natural Collection? Is that the new Natural Collection? I'm pretty sure, because I've literally had 2 of these in my lifetime and they last absolutely ages. And when I found out that they stopped doing natural collection, I was like, no, how can they stop doing natural collection? Because I love their bronzers. I mean, I used to wear a 17 bronzer and I used to do such a thick line, and I mean thick. If I can find a picture, I'll have to show you. Absolutely horrendous. When I say my makeup used to be bad, it used to be awful. But it's a lesson that you learn, so. And then I also like to just go a little bit on my head just to warm it up. So it looks smooth. I can just see my horrible pale lips in there. It's actually grim. When it comes to lips, I literally just don't like them being pale. Like, I hate the foundation lip look. I hate everything like that. How's that looking? Don't know really. Don't know, to be honest. Right, so the next step I like to do is lips. I use a Revlon Ultra HD matte lip colour in the shade Eternity. It's my go-to lip colour. I don't really change up on lips. I rarely wear a different colour. It's so nice because it's not a matte lipstick. It's kind of hydrating at the same time, and you won't dry your lips out. So. So I just put that on and I let that dry. Not that it really dries, but I'll just let it set for a few seconds. And while I'm letting that set, I will go back and grab my highlight, because I like to have highlighted collarbones. I like to have, you know, all that for a night out. I'm just not complete without it. It's my crumbly highlight that I'm using, so I'm going to keep it over there because, you know me, it'll just go everywhere. So I'm going to go. Right, I'm then going to go in with, I don't know if you can see these things I'm holding up to you, it's probably just pointless. Can you see that? It's called Revlon Kiss Plumping Lip Cream. Now I wouldn't say it plumps the lips, but I just like to put it on because of the glossy side of things. And it's in Berry Blush, which is number 525. Right. Am I going to be a bit extra and put a third lip on? Am I going to do it? Yeah, I am. My lovely friend Holly, for my birthday, bought me like mini, oh, can you see that? Anastasia lip glosses. They're so cute. I've got 2 different shades. Does this have a name? Pink. Tourmaline. Can't read that. I'll write in the description below because I'm just no use. I'm just gonna put that in the middle. Does that make a difference? Yeah. And then do the lip, and then here. Like that. Just so it brings in a colour. For my eyebrows, I use the LA Girl Shady Slim brow pencil. It's so cheap. I think it's like £4, but it's so good. Like, I used to use the Dip Brow, the Anastasia, but my eyebrows used to go so dark. I mean, if I can, I'll show you a photo of what my brows used to look like. They were literally so close together, there was no gap. Anyone who knows me from school, you remember my brows and horrendous makeup. I'm not saying I'm like amazing at makeup now, but I'll just find out what works for me and best on my skin, sort of thing. You know what I mean? They're quite dark at the minute. I just find that when I tint them, it just saves me so much more time when I'm doing my eyebrows. Because when I don't tint them, I just find it so awkward. This is just the Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara by Maybelline in the shade Dark Brown. So I'll brush it to the ends, like this direction, like towards the outside of my face, and then the middles, I'll brush it up, like that. I just prefer it, so much better. Right, so I'm just going to go put some clothes on. and I'll show you the finished look. The finished look, I'm now changed, I'm dressed. I've not done my hair, I've just shoved it, well, I've left it in the ponytail, but I actually need to straighten it because it looks a bit bumpy. But yeah, just a finished makeup look. As you can see, it's quite glowy, glowy bronzed, shimmery, glossy. That's how I'd describe this makeup look. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't the best, it's my first attempt of a makeup video. I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. Till next time, love ya. Done it. Bit of a mess. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. I'll just... See when I take it down how like my eyebrows aren't lifted anymore. So I like have my hair up. Look at it, it's like grim. I haven't brushed it. I do brush my hair, but look at it, it's such a mess. This is why I like to have it up, because it's just kind of out of the way. It's just such a mess when it's down. But yeah, that is my finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just what I do on a regular basis when I'm going out, so if you'd like to see more, if you didn't like it, it's fine. But if you'd like to see any more from me, then yeah, let us know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed, love ya.